Hey everybody, welcome back. I know one of the topics I discussed in one of the videos last week that one of the big areas that I was lacking in was I hadn't bought any medical. So, seeking out to resolve that, I got the advanced trauma kit from Acetac, and we are going to go through this, go over it a little bit, and I'm probably going to break this down and spread it out a little more evenly because this is a little too big for me to want to put this directly on my body. So I'm going to break this out and divide it as needed, and we're going to go over this together. All right, we're going to go over this together. This comes fully stocked. It did include a cat tourniquet. It's a really nice little bag. Unfold that out here. This is, first I'm going to read you guys what it comes with. It's going to come with one cat tourniquet, one emergency trauma bandage, non-vented chest seal. There's 2 of those, one abdominal pad, one Z-fold compression gauze. You got your airway. We have a folded splint in the back here. We have got 40 alcohol wipes. Typical, you got your band-aids. You got your little mini marker to mark on your tourniquets times. Come with shears. This is a compression bandage. So let's go through this. This is like a nice little, I call them boo-boo kits. They separated it out where all your band-aids are all separate in this little pack that rips off. I think what I'm going to do with this, we'll go over with in a second. Tourniquet. I did order extra tourniquets. 1 second. I went ahead and added one to the bottom of my chest rig where it's accessible at all times. Go ahead and just blow this thing apart. Gloves. Triangular bandage. Elastic. Emergency compression bandage, kind of like an Israeli bandit, but they didn't call it that. And there's all your alcohol wipes, and that's going to be all for that compartment. Let's flip this around where it's a little bit more in the frame. You got your shears, your little Sharpie. There's your abdominal pad. Emergency bracelet, probably not even going to leave that in here. Another little strap, and this is where you get to your folded splint. If you got any fractures, and your 2 chest seals. So this is a really nice pouch, so I'm not going to just do away with it. I will find a use for it. It's just a little too big for me to want it strapped on my body. So I think what I'm going to do is this bottom dangler pouch on my chest rig has always just been kind of a catch-all. There is a extra neck gaiter and a compass in there, and then a bunch of paint pens from using them at the range. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to load this up with some of our medical. I already put my extra tourniquet on the bottom because this has these really cool elastic straps that you can adjust the tightness of from inside. You just put the tourniquet on there, cinch it down, it's good to go. Let's see, what's going to be good to put in here? Probably one of the chest seals. Be good to have easy access to that. Let's stuff that in. The Israeli bandage in there. How do I want that to lay? That's going to be a little bulky. We're going to save that for somewhere else. Some quick wrap. And let's see, what do you think? Triangular bandage or abdominal pad? I'm gonna say abdominal pad. Get that in there. Probably good to have the gloves. I have a lot of gloves laying around, but I'll keep those there. And the Z-folded gauze. Probably going to be a good thing to have quick access to. There's that. Let's see. I think the rest of this we can go to the pack with. So, I don't know, what do you think? Shears in the front? Easy access? Seems like a good idea. Alright, let's switch to the pack. I think we're going to take this little pouch that Velcro's in. I almost dropped you. We're going to take the medical patch that they sent with the kit, put on here so we can identify that. And then we are going to, I'm going to break these up. I'm going to put the triangular bandage, the Israeli bandage, and the tape. And why not? We'll put the airway in there. Oh, they sent the nasal airway with the lube. And let's see. I'll throw an extra dressing in there with that. Alright. We're going to zip this up. And then we're going to stick this right to the Velcro in the pack. When you unzip the pack, that's going to be right there on top. Alright, so I think what I've decided is we're going to go ahead and put the splint here. Make it to where the pack still seals up. Everything is nice and organized inside. And then our little basic boo-boo Band-Aid kit. I'm just going to drop it right here in this top pocket. Seal that up. And there's that. I think the best thing to do with this extra stuff right here, I think I'm going to take the other chest seal. We're going to go ahead and put it in there too. And the alcohol pads, I'm going to break them up and divide them in between the two. Let's put some up here, right up front, and the rest we're just going to go in the pack with. Well, that's it. There's my quick little basic cursory medical setup that you guys just saw. We now have this extra pouch. If you guys have any ideas on some uses I can do with that, let me know. Hope you guys have a great night. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow the channel. We're gonna have a lot more of these type videos coming up, a lot of range content coming up. Thank you guys for the support.